A data set about speed dating includes like ratings of male dates made by female dates. The summary statistics are n equals 197, the sample mean is 5.83, and the sample standard deviation is 2.06. Use a 0.01 significance level to test the claim that the population mean of such ratings is less than 6. Assume that a simple random sample has been selected, identify the null and alternate hypotheses, test statistic, p-value, and state the final conclusion that addresses the original claim. So there are two requirements that must be met in order to test the claim about a population mean when the population standard deviation is not given using the t-distribution. And that is the case here. We're doing a hypothesis test about the population mean, and the population standard deviation is not given. So we're going to have to do a t-test. So the first condition is that the sample must be a simple random sample, and that's true here. And the second condition is either the population is normally distributed or the sample size is greater than 30. And our sample size is greater than 30, it's actually 197. So since both conditions are met, we can test the claim about the mean. So we're testing the claim that the population mean is less than 6. So that means the alternate hypothesis is less than 6. So the null hypothesis is equal to 6. We're going to use StatCrunch to do a test statistic, t-test. Since we're testing a claim about the mean and population standard deviation is not given. So t-stat one sample with summary, we don't have the data. From here, we're going to enter our sample mean, which is 5.83. Sample standard deviation, which is 2.06. And our sample size is 197. And we're doing a hypothesis test for the mean. So the null says mean is equal to 6. And the alternate is that mean is less than 6. So from there, we can also choose to see the graph, p-value plot. We're going to compute. We did a one sample t-test. Here is our test statistic. This is our p-value. And here's the graph. It's a left-tail test. So the shaded area is our p-value. And here is the test statistic. Rounded to 2 decimal places, we're going to get 1.16, and it's negative. Negative 1.16. P-value rounded to 3 decimal places is 0.124. Now we're going to have to write a conclusion. If p-value is less than equal to significance level, we're going to reject the null. If p-value is greater than significance level, we're not going to reject the null. Then we're going to use this information to state a final conclusion that addresses the original claim with wording that can be understood by those without any knowledge of statistical procedures. So our p-value is 0.124, which is greater than significance level. So that means we're not going to reject the null. So we're going to say we're not going to reject the null. We're going to go with the null. We don't have enough evidence to support the claim that the mean of the population ratings is less than 6.